everyone in the NCAA football world is going to be excited about this week. Everyone likes when Bama takes the stage for the first time and bringing in good old Texas, Craig. I think we have Bama. They're at the favorite -20 right now. Don't even look at the money line for that. I doubt anybody's going to want to be betting on that. In the total at 65.5. A lot of the money, I think, on the spread in this game. So what are you liking? Hey everyone, don't forget to check out Caesars Sportsbook. They are a new sponsor. They are letting you wager up to $1,250 for your first bet. If you don't win, don't worry. You'll get 100% of your stake back as a free bet. And win or lose, you'll get $1,000 reward credits and $1,000 tier credits. All you have to do is go to Caesars Sportsbook and use the promo code PICKSFUL.
Yeah, I remember the advanced lines. You start to see those game of the year lines. So it's like all the big games throughout the season. They put those up early June usually. And I remember this line being in the 17 range, 16 to 18, depending on the book. And I thought at the time, I'm thinking, man, if Texas can keep this within 3 touchdowns, that would be impressive. Just because, I mean, let's be honest. He might have brought some of the Nick Saban magic, Sarkisian, because he was the assistant, of course, at Alabama, won him a championship. You maybe bring some of that over, but there is a huge gap when it comes to talent on this team. And, Alabama, they probably have 25 to 30 pros, if not more on that team. Texas, far from it. I'm guessing if you had 5 or 6 pros right now on that team of Texas, Sarkisian's done a pretty good job. So I don't know about you, Hannah, but I'm excited to see, can they even keep this one close?
And as I'm sure a lot of people are, everything that I've been hearing about this game this week, everyone's been saying, listen, if Texas can even sniff Bama, everyone will be in absolute shock. And Alabama, rightfully so. They've got a lot to prove in this one, that they still are that top dog. I know Georgia's been sneaking in there lately. So Alabama's going to want to prove that you can't touch us. And when they've got guys on both sides of the ball that are Heisman caliber guys, you have a lot to uphold in this situation.
I mean, if Texas keeps us within 3 touchdowns, I mean, they should be feeling like they won a bowl game.
Right.
that they're back, because that's the difference of talent in this game. I mean, Alabama just has those dudes. It's like those dudes on the offensive, defensive line that you're like, they walk off the bus and the other team's like, uh-oh. And that's the type of talent that Alabama has. And Nick Saban, in these early season big matchups, he just dominates people. They've been probably, granted they played, they had a week 1 matchup, but Utah State, not really a team that they had to probably game plan for, probably very vanilla stuff. Yeah. Everything was to, what are we going to put in for Texas? What are we going to be doing at Texas? And I think this is a show-it game. I think Alabama not only wants to win the game and, they want to cover for us bettors, let's be honest. And for all their supporters, they want to send a message to Texas and all those Texas recruits that Nick Saban wants to go after for the next 4 or 5 years. Like, you come here, you win, and you go to the NFL. And you get some NIL money, which Alabama isn't, not that Texas is hurting in that category, but I just think this isn't a whitewash. I would be shocked if this isn't 35 to 38 points. That's how much Alabama is better on the talent side of the ball, and talent wins these games. And we have Coach Saban as well.
And don't you think Alabama might want to be saying, Texas, this is SEC football. What do you even know?
Yeah. Do you really want to come to the SEC?
Do you really want to be here? We're going to tell you why you might not.
You can compete in the Big 12, but when you come to the SEC in a couple years, this is what you're going to get once a year or every other year. You're going to face Alabama, and you're going to get hammered. And I think they do that. And it's a message game. And it's never too early to start, counting those votes that later in the year you go, hey, Alabama went on the road early in the year to a Texas team. I think this Texas team probably going to win 8-9 games. So this would be an impressive win, especially if it's as much as I think. I'm thinking 35 points. Let's take Alabama minus the 20 here.
All right, I like that pick, Craig. Everyone's going to be tuned into that. And don't forget, head over to picksandparlays.net. Using the promo code NFL saves you 20% off the entire site, so you can see what else Craig has in store for you. Thank you so much for that. Bama and Texas, let's see it.